So a few months ago, my cousin Derek moved back to town after a stint teaching English in Japan, and as a way to welcome him home, our family decided to get together for the local county fair. You know, the usual attractions, suspiciously sticky carnival rides, fried everything, and a schedule of contests that ranged from pie baking to livestock judging. That's when Derek, ever the enthusiastic joiner, announced he was going to sign up for the big showdown, the highlight event according to the fair brochure, right after the llama parade. He said, "I'm going to win this for the family," and disappeared into the crowd, determination in his eyes and his backpack slung over one shoulder. About an hour later, Derek returned, clutching a battered copy of War and Peace and wielding a gleaming fork like an Olympic baton. I figured this was just Derek being his usual eccentric self. He did once try to eat soup with chopsticks because he thought it would build character, but I didn't think much of it. But when he started stretching his jaw and reciting opening paragraphs like he was limbering up for a marathon, I knew something was off. I asked, "Derek, what exactly is the contest?" He replied, "Speed reading, obviously. Why else would they call it competitive eating? Eating up the words, right?" The actual event started, and Derek confidently strode onto the stage, book in one hand, fork in the other, right between two burly guys in ketchup-stained shirts facing down a stack of hot dogs that looked like they'd been genetically modified for size. The MC gave Derek a strange look but shrugged and started the countdown. As the whistle blew, Derek flipped open War and Peace and began reading aloud with the intensity of a caffeinated auctioneer, occasionally punctuating dramatic passages by jabbing his fork in the air like punctuation. Meanwhile, the crowd alternated between cheering for the hot dog guys and staring at Derek like he was the main attraction at the petting zoo. By the time the dust settled, Derek had gotten through about 3 chapters and managed to spear a page with his fork, while the hot dog champs looked queasy but victorious. The judge walked over, took in the scene, Derek breathless and waving his book, the others clutching their stomachs, and said with a straight face, "Well, son, I have to hand it to you. That's the first time I've ever seen someone literally bite off more than they could chew."